What's up, shawty? We come here often. All right, what is this video I'm filming right now? I need to take this gum out. I feel it's like hella disrespectful, but like I've missed gum. So the point of this video is for me to just kind of give you guys some ideas on some stuff to do if you're bored. Like, I don't know, you know, like for too long we've been doing whatever we think everyone thinks we should do, and I think now is time to do whatever the fuck we want to do. And we're all stuck at home. We've all been cut down like a few notches. Like, we've all just been hella humbled. Like, earth said, humble thine selves. And here we are humbled, and we just need to take this time to really evaluate ourselves and realize that at the end of the day, we're all people. Like, you don't hold any more value on one person, because we're all equal. Like, we're all being, you know, affected by the same thing. I'm an only child, and I'm kind of a loner. So I think I've been professionally preparing myself for a moment in time like this. Like, I have been in that house for 6 days, and I really don't feel, I'm not bored. I haven't been bored. You know, I felt maybe a little like unmotivated to do stuff. Felt a little like down because I am inside, but bored have I not been. I know a lot of people, not everyone's an introvert. Not everyone's, you know, used to being by themselves. Some people are by themselves, which is why I'm just kind of like making these videos too. Like, if you are lonely as heck, hit me up, you know, like I'll do lives, I'll do whatever. Like, you guys can watch me do nothing all day if you want, you know, I'm down. So I made a random list of just whatever popped up in my head. Nothing like that. There is literally no order to this whatsoever. I thought it, I wrote it, and that's what happened. So all of these are just some things that, you know, either I've been doing or I'm going to do. Like, this is basically a list of stuff I have plans to do or are doing right now, you know? So if you guys are bored, I literally have so much stuff on here. There's no reason for you to be bored at all. At all. Number 1, mani-pedis. Because here's the thing, ladies. All these nail salons are now closed. So we're at home. We're going to have to start acting buck wild out here. We're going to have to go back to the primal days and let these nails fall off as they may. So, you know, whatever your style of a mani-pedi at home is, I usually do gel nails, and I had acrylics before this, and now they've all come off and my nails look horrible. So I'm going to do a nice little mani-pedi. I'm gonna buff them out. I'm gonna paint them. It's actually nice having short, practical nails. It also makes it easier for you to wash your hands, because you don't have a lot of nails. You don't have a lot of nails that you need to get under to make sure it's clean. Like, your nails are short, they're clean. But mani-pedis, you know, paint your nails however you want to do them. I do have this nail file that I got. So I got this electric nail file from Amazon. I'll link it down below. But for someone like me who like does use acrylic and stuff and gel polish, I can't just like soak it off, especially on my toes. So this is basically like a less high frequency version of what they use at the nail salon. Like, the ones at the nail salon are plugged in, so they have a little bit more power. This is battery operated, but it's literally perfect for at home. You can use this to take all of like your acrylic-y or gel stuff off easier than like manually doing it. I don't have batteries in it right now, but it has all of these brushes and stuff like they do at the freaking nail salon. Like, this stuff is, I used it before. Like, I actually used it to help take off one of my acrylic nails to see if it would work, and it did. And because I don't have the patience to do all that stuff, but it has 5 heads in there, and they all have a different use. And it also has an LED light. So if you want to buy at-home gel polish, you can cure it with this. But again, it's just like one fingernail at a time. But here's the thing, we got time. So if you want to buy like gel polish, I'll link some down below. If you want to buy some gel polish and do it yourself at home, you totally can. And it's like, it's super cute. Like, this is the light. But then you can also just like store it in here. I'm gonna link this down below. So for anyone who wants to do like mani-pedis, I recommend that because I'm gonna be doing all of this on myself. The next thing I have is try out a new hairstyle. Learn to braid. Like, I have a friend that literally just hit me up. She's like, hey, do you know anyone that knows how to braid? I'm like, girl, you got all this time. Learn how to braid. Like, if there's something that, you know, you've been wanting to try, now is the time to do it. Now is the freaking time. So, like, try out some new hairstyles. I straightened my hair just so it's, like, less work for me to do. And I know I'm not going to be dancing, so I'm not going to be sweating all of my edges out. So it's going to stay straight. So I can just literally toss it up in a messy bun and call it a day. Try out a new style. You know, what's it gonna hurt? It's not. Take a bubble bath. Give yourself a spa day. Light some candles. Put on some music. Put some Epsom salts in that bitch. You know, like, pamper yourself for a bit. I personally don't like baths. They freak me out. But, you know, I like a nice shower in the dark with a candle lit and some music playing. Like, that's still therapeutic to me. I just can't sit in the bathtub. But that's just me, you know. But bubble baths, they are therapeutic for the people out there that like them. And I recommend doing that. Get you a Lush bath bomb. Get you a nice bath bomb. I'm sure Amazon's got bath bombs. I'll link that down below, too. Anything that I mentioned that I'm like, you could probably find it. I'll find it for you. You're welcome. Do a face mask. This kind of goes with that. Have a spa day. Take a bath. Do a face mask. Do your mani-pedi that day, you know. Treat yourself to a nice, relaxing moment in time. Experiment with makeup. Like, I am exhibit A. I decided, let me try a cut crease at 9 p.m. at night because I got nowhere else to go and nothing else to do. And that is this result. And you know what? This is probably going to be the worst the worst cut crease I ever do because it was my first one. It's only going to go up from there. So try out those makeup looks so that when you do get to go out into public, you don't be looking busted. You got me. You feel me. You hear me. You look busted at home, that's fine. But when it's time to go back out into the real world and the clubs are open and you be popping, you be like, look at my cut crease. I had 30 days to work on it. I need massage. I need to go to a massage therapist, but they're closed. Draw, doodle, color. I love to do all three. Anytime I get bored of like whatever I'm doing, like if it's a mental thing, sometimes for me to just kind of unwind, I just color. It takes a mental pressure off of me and it's therapeutic. I even like coloring apps. Sometimes if I don't want to like physically coloring apps, it actually, they say it reduces anxiety and all of that. It's a pretty calming activity. So if you don't like to draw, color. I love a coloring book. I have so many coloring books. I have so many markers too. Like I have a lot. You know, color, draw, doodle. You never know. You might have a secret talent that you didn't even know you had. Like maybe you could draw. Maybe you the bombest drawer at some roses. Like you would never know. I haven't been numbering these. Play phone games. I said the whole, you know, doodle on a coloring app. I like to play games kind of like Diner Dash, where it's like, I don't know what they classify them as. They're not like puzzles, but it's like strategic games. I like strategy games, but like not too much strategy, you know? So like I like, you know, making burgers for a table of 12 people within a certain amount of time. That's just what I like to do. Just don't get sucked up into that stuff too much. Take a break from the digital world every now and then. Even though you are home, it is still healthy for you to take a digital break. Like, don't be on your phone all the time. Don't be playing video games all the time. Your brain does still need to, you know, breathe. So go outside, get some oxygen and stuff. Do yoga. I really like to do yoga. I personally don't like working out. So a lot of, you know, like people I know are just like doing these at-home workouts and all this stuff, which really isn't for me because I know myself, but I do love to stretch and do yoga, which is a form of workout, honestly. But yeah, I like to look up yoga sessions on YouTube, especially like if a certain body part is hurting or I want to like improve flexibility on a certain part, I will like type in yoga for and then exactly that. And then I just go with, you know, whoever has like a session that's like long enough, short enough, you know, has a lot of views or whatever. But yeah, doing yoga at home is a personal favorite of mine to do. Nap. Bruh, you've got the time now to really, if you're a busy person on a regular, now is the time for you to take a moment and breathe. Take a nap. Some of y'all out there have such stank attitudes, and all of that could have been cured with a nap. And look at us. Now we've got the time. The earth was like, hey, y'all are cranky. Y'all can't handle a Snickers. You need a nap. So now is the time. If if you have this time to really just wind down and slow down for a second, take a freaking nap, my bro. You wake up happier, I promise. You know, don't indulge too much. Get back on your grind, but there's absolutely no shame in the nap game. Write in a journal. I've been writing more, just even keeping track of my days. I think it's cool to just even, write down what is happening. Journal. Like get back to the old like Dear Diary days, Talk about your feelings. I've learned recently, since having lost a grandparent, which was like the biggest loss in my life, I've learned that writing is actually therapeutic. And for a very long time, I never understood people that like to write. I like writing lists and stuff, but people that like write their thoughts out and stuff, that was a concept to me that I was like, okay, I don't get it. Because I have dance, like that's how I express myself. But then I realized that I really do enjoy writing. I don't like having to think about the rules when I write. I like to just write what I'm thinking as I'm thinking it. Make to-do lists, grocery lists. Like write a list of all the things that you want to get done within this time. Write all the groceries that every time you run out of a grocery item, write it down on a list so that next time you go grocery shopping, you know exactly what you need and you don't forget, and regret it, because grocery time is limited right now. And, utilize it, make it as, what's the word I'm looking for? Productive. Make each grocery trip productive as possible. That's the word I was looking for. It's just right. Just do that. I'm getting parched. Okay, what else? Read, guys. Now's the time to like pick up a book and read. Sharpen that mind up. Read a book. Read magazines. Just read. Listen to audibles. I will also link that down below. I think I can get you guys like a coupon or something if you want to try that. But now's a good time to just really like sharpen your mind. Learn a new subject. Like my personal thing every day is to learn something. That water hit. To learn something new, It's good to like learn something new every day. Read an article about a topic you didn't know about. Like read an article about what's currently happening. Like just learn something new. And I just started a fiction book. I haven't read a fiction book in a long time. I'm reading a lot of nonfiction, like self-help books. Now I'm gonna just read about a make-believe couple in a make-believe land. Like I'm just gonna drift off into a make-believe land for a moment. Watch YouTube videos. Thank you for watching this one. If you are actually watching this right now, put your name down below. I might name my child after you. And by child, I mean dog. TV, Hulu, Netflix, watch those. Amazon Prime. Catch up on some shows. Indulge. Those guilty pleasures that you haven't had a chance to watch, those reality shows that you have been putting off. Watch them. If you're bored, why not? Just watch. I like reality shows because it gives you a chance to immerse yourself into someone else's life. Now's the time where, if that's what you're into, do that. Take you out of your reality for a second and see how the Kardashians live. Light candles. That's always nice and sexy. Listen to music. Clean. Organize. I've been working on a small part of my apartment every day. I will organize one drawer. I will organize one thing. And so by the end of these 30 days, I would have organized at least 30 little spots, or if in the moment I want to organize more, I can't. But I make it a point to organize and clean something every day. So by the end of this, I would have decluttered, have gotten rid of stuff. It would be purging myself of all the stuff that I've compiled. Now I have the time to finally sit down and fix things that were broken that, you know, I didn't have time to fix, or like go through that drawer and get rid of all the socks that you can't find the other side of, because we all have those. Try new recipes. I'm not one to cook myself, but try a new recipe. Bake something, you know? Get weird. Eat, bitch, eat. You got snacks? Eat them. I ran out of snacks. I'm actually really upset I don't have a lot of snacks. But eat the snacks. Nobody's telling you you shouldn't or you can't. If you want to do it, eat the snacks. Drink tea, relax. Drink some coffee, relax. I did all 3 of those today. I drank tea and coffee. I think that's why I'm acting like this. That would make sense. Start a business. I've been reevaluating my life because I have no job at the moment because of what's happening. And I don't know when I will have a job again. You know, I have literally no income coming in. So I need to reevaluate my life and find a way to make money online. And here we are. So I am starting a business, as I think you should. Everyone should sort of lead in that direction. Should sort of lead in that direction, you know, of being your own boss, if that's what calls out to you. Plan a future trip. Like when all of this is said and done and we're allowed to travel again, plan that trip. And I'm really hoping when this all like clears up that like everything's gonna be hecka cheap. Like I really like, that sounds horrible, but you know, I feel like travel would probably be a lot cheaper when this is all over because of how badly everything's taking a hit, you know. But yeah, plan a trip. So like it's always just a good rule of thumb in life to have something to look forward to. So when this is over, like plan a trip that you're just really freaking looking forward to, and that just gives you like that extra boost of motivation in the day. Like just for and anything, like have something to look forward to on a micro scale. Like at the end of the day, like set something up that you're looking forward to, you know. Podcasts, I'm going to get into that more. Also like the audiobooks, I have never really gotten into that realm of like learning in terms of like audio learning. If there's a hobby that you've been wanting to pick up, go ahead and learn it, you know. Like there's no better time than the present. So yeah, get crafty, get creative, get imaginative, update your resumes. Ooh, I gotta do that myself. I was preaching to the choir here for a second. Update those resumes, guys. Wow, I forgot I wrote this down and I really need to do that. Clean those makeup brushes. I'm about to do that tomorrow with these bad boys. Laundry, get that laundry done. Now you've got the time. Like keep your place clean. You've got the time to like pick up after yourselves. That's something I've been working on personally because I tend to be a messy person. And as with my busy schedule, I will throw stuff, pick up stuff, pack stuff, take stuff out of a suitcase, put more stuff in a suitcase. So then stuff just accumulates. Now that I'm home and I'm in this space and it is a small space, I need to really take care of this space and clean it and keep the energy open, you know. Play with your pet, man. I got a dog. He's the tits. Go walk. A lot of walk. We walk a lot of walk. The walk is for both of us. He's tired at the end of the walk. I'm tired at the end of the walk. Online shop, which I mean, I recommend, but also, you know, don't go crazy unless you got go crazy money. You can still buy stuff. Amazon is still there. You can grocery shop online. You can buy it. The internet is a very amazing thing. Use it if you have it while you have it. Find a DIY project to do. I made masks and I'm actually really freaking proud of my mask. I'll show you my mask that I made. Now it's not really like a medical grade mask, but it's like a fashion mask. And I made this one day because I was just like, I'm at home. I like being creative and I got bored. How cool. I freaking love this mask. Like I made this. I am so proud of it. Clean out your closet. Listen to an audiobook, create a playlist, and create a vision board are all I have on there next. But yeah, like create playlists. Creating a vision board just kind of gives you something to look forward to for life. You like, you know, like create a vision board for your career or like how you want to see yourself. I actually think I really need to do that because I do need some motivation. I hope this video was helpful, entertaining of some sort. I apologize if it's not. But yeah, these are just a list of things that Here's just some ideas from me to you of things you can do at home in a time like this when we're all stuck at home. And if some people just don't think that way, in terms of like, what to do. Some people do get bored a lot. Some people don't get bored ever. I'm one of those people that doesn't really get bored because I am, an introvert and an only child. So my whole life, I know how to sustain myself, how to keep myself entertained. So from me to you, hopefully that list was somewhat helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, type the fire emojis just so I can like see if you made it this far, because if you did, I love you. I want a snack. I'm gonna eat a snack now.